Beautiful people, welcome back to our channel and thank you so much for joining the channel today. So I am bringing to you this special Christmas gift. So if you are enjoying your fish or your meat or whatever during this festive period, please do not forget that there is something coming January 8 to February 5. Now relax and make sure you watch this video till the end, because after you watch the complete video you will now see reasons to me to move to this country in Europe. My name is Milton Fonkwa. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Please like this video for us and do not forget, somebody needs this video. Please share it. Thank you. I know you have done so. To my amazing 46,000 followers or subscribers, I want to say Merry Christmas to you all and a Happy New Year to come. Today's video, I am taking you to Austria, one of Europe's top country in terms of education and also very affordable to international students. Well, if you didn't know, Austria is one of the cheapest, like I said, cheapest, and I'm not even joking, countries in Europe right now. The reason is because it is not about the proof of funds, but it is about how much you are going to pay to the universities. Austrian universities charge mostly about 726.26 euros to international students and a semester contribution of about 22 euros, making a total of about 749.42 euros for tuition fee per semester. This is very small amount of money compared to what people pay in UK, US, Canada. For those of you who say you do not have the money to go to Canada, please watch this video now and make sure you start carrying out action. With action, that is only when you can get results. This university is not an exception, and this school is also charging 749.42 euros as a semester fee. Now, I want to tell you that you need to do your application from the 8th of January to the 5th of February if you want to study for summer 2024, and from January 8th to March 31st if you want to start for winter 2024. Well, there may be an extension in some courses, but please make sure you start your application early as possible. There are 13 courses in English, because we all know that Austria is more or less like Germany, but there are 13 English taught programs in this particular university, and 3 of those 13 belongs to the bachelors, which are bachelors in international business and of course economics, bachelors in robotics and artificial intelligence, and bachelors in English and American studies. So these are the 3. The remaining 10 are for master's level. Now relax, there is something I want to tell you. Do you know that there is zero application fee in this particular university? Oh yes, I know you don't know. Please, there is zero application fee. You are not going to pay any application fee. How does the application works? For the application, you have to fill the application form, and you equally need to upload a copy of your international passport. Of course, you need to send the document to them. You need to fill the application form. You need to add your passport to it. You need to add your school certificates. For those that are going to be applying for bachelor's programs, you need to add your high school certificate and the transcript. Those that are going to be applying for masters, you need to send your bachelor's degree and the transcript alongside your high school certificate. These are very important. Then there is language proficiency. For those who don't have English background, please, you need a language proficiency. IELTS is preferable, or if you come from an English speaking country, then you can submit this document to the international office or the admissions team. Remember, if you fail to submit these documents, it is going to be very disastrous to you. Then they also need a language document. I already mentioned that. There is also something called proof of name change, because there are some people that have name disorder on, or maybe they interchange their names on certificates and passports. Please, if you are one of them, make sure that you go to this university. When you are submitting your documents, make sure you get a document from the court to show that you are the owner of those same names or ages. Please, it is very important. Now, The main part of this discussion boils down to the documentation. When you apply to this school, when you fill in the online application, you have to send documents to Austria. Please, you are not sending your original documents. Do not send your original documents. You are sending the legalized documents. Now, what are you legalizing? Remember, to study in Austria, it is pretty simple, and if you gain admissions in most Austrian universities, it is going to be very easy for you to scale through with the application process, like the visa. I have people who recently moved to Austria because of my videos. Those that told me, those that didn't tell me, we are still wishing them well, and they are still there. Of course, I know that. So please, there is one thing you need to check on this school website. First of all, the name of the school is called the University of Klagenfurt. Like I said, you have to check very well to know the complication is not this way. Like, it's not very complicated to apply to this university. Please, when you go to the legalization section, those that didn't study in English, you have to translate your documents to English or German. Those that studied in English, you have to do legalization. In fact, everybody does legalization. But first, make sure your documents are translated if they are not in English. Then, when it comes to the legalization now, this is how the process works. Some people were equally asking me how legalization is done. This is the process of legalization. First, you take your documents to the school in which you studied. Then the school will certify them. You carry the documents to the Ministry of Education. Then from the Ministry of Education, you take them to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Then from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, you take them to the representative of the Austrian embassy in your home country, usually the Austrian embassy of VFS Global. Now, I will talk basically on Cameroonians. Cameroonians, you have to take your documents to your school. Those that graduated from the University of Boya, for example, you have to take your documents to UB. Let UB certify them. Then you carry the documents to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Douala or Yaoundé. Let them do certification. Then you now carry them, book an appointment, and take them to the VFS Global office in Yaoundé. This is the process. Remember, this is for those going for masters. Those going for bachelors, you will need to go to the GCE board, take confirmation of your GCE O levels and A levels, then let them address it to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs before you carry them to Douala or Yaoundé to the governor's office for what is called legalization. Then from legalization, you now go to the VFS Global Center in Yaoundé. For you to get to the VFS Global, you have to check the Austrian Embassy website in Abuja. When you click the VFS section, it's going to link you there. All the information is on the website. I am explaining this because I want you to move to Austria next year. Now, this is what you need to know. Without you legalizing these documents, you cannot apply to this university. And without you legalizing the documents, you cannot put the documents in an envelope and send to this university, because until you do these documents, then you put them in an envelope, send to this university, before they would take time. Now, it usually take maximum 2 months for them to process your application and get back to you. Of course, if you do the process successfully and early, you would get a place. Remember, you cannot go to the VFS Global Center or embassy without an appointment. So you need to put all this into consideration. After your admissions is clear, I don't want to talk about the master's programs because you can check the school website. I'm going to link them down there. Remember, I have an appointment system where you can book. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, book an appointment below. Let's talk one-on-one. If you need anything, please check my other Facebook pages, Milton Fonkwa and Milton Fonkwa's Consulting. I equally share a lot of ideas on there. Now, please make sure you follow this procedure for legalization. It's very important. A lot of people complain to me they do not have appointment dates. Please be patient and keep checking. After you get your admission letter, you now need to apply for a visa. Now, pay attention to proof of funds. The money have increased and you need about 13,000 euros in your personal bank account. This money is not just going to sit in your account. You need to show evidence of where you are getting the money from, and you equally need to convince the visa officer that it is you who actually earn this money. Remember, when you get to Austria, you need to still prove that this money is your money in your account in your home country or in your account in Austria in order to get a residence permit. Please do not forget this. This is very important. And the information, what is trying to disturb me, the information I'm giving here, please make sure you verify very well, because a lot of other misleading informations are out there. Now, after you get these documents together alongside your admissions letter, it is now time for you to book an appointment. Cameroonians, you have to go to Nigeria. I'm sorry, there is no Austrian embassy in Cameroon, so you may not know what to do. There are other schools in Austria. If you have the opportunity, to me, I would prefer you legalize your documents and move to Austria. Remember, legalization at the level of the ministry is cost effective. That is to say, you have to pay for it. I do not know how much. Please ask them. At the level of the embassy, you can find it on the embassy's website. The figures are there. Cameroonians, Ghanaians, Nigerians, they are charged differently. So please pay attention to all these details and make sure you apply on time. I have given you the dates for everything. So take a look at this website, then you drop your application as fast as possible. There is no time to waste. If you keep wasting time, others will run and leave you behind. I hope you enjoyed this video. Till we meet again in another one. My name is Milton Fonkwa. Bye bye.